What's cracking, everyone? This is SchmuckuloN back with another video. Now, I'm just gonna quickly go on record here just to let you know I'm not racist in any way possible. I like the Maori people. There are some good ones and there are some bad ones, but I'd rather stick with the good ones. And you know, there's a saying: there's always a good and bad in everybody. So, you know, I don't judge people on race. I judge people on their character. Now, this is a classic example of me judging people by their character. Now, a lot of people are going to turn around and will call me racist because I don't like a certain political party. And they'll probably go, oh yes, you know, you are being a bit racist and you know, what you're saying is insensitive and all that fucking shit. But, you know, half of these people just say it on Facebook because they're fucking bored out of their brains and they think that, you know, just because they're on Facebook they have the clout, but really, you don't. You know, just because you're on a fucking far left group, like NZ Centre for Political Research or some fucking shit, doesn't make you an arbiter on who gets to say what at the end of the day. And you know, I find it with groups like this, it's pretty fucking funny. But you know, when I was in that group, I used to see all these far leftists, and I was like, you know what, these guys are fucking A1 hypocrites, man. Really funny. And a lot of them say, but you know, if you can, you know, if you say something about a certain, you know, race or blah 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 blah, you know, you're a racist and all this fucking shit, and I find it really, really hilarious. But you know, funny because they were racist themselves a majority of the time. You know, a majority of the time they were racist, and they got away with it. And you know, yet if I called them out on their shit, hey, I'm 30 days in Facebook jail. Irony, isn't it? It's fucking irony, massive irony, and it's happened. It's happened on multiple occasions. I think at one point it happened in 2018. But, yeah, it's happened. But, yeah, anyway, let's I'm digressing a little bit, but let's get into the video, shall we? Now, I don't like the Maori Party. They happen to be the most useless political party out there. They have a pretty small presence when you come to think about it, and they've gone from, you know, being politically acknowledged to well, let's just say this, to being incompetent. You know, they've gone from, look at us, you know, we finally made it into Parliament. We finally, you know, we finally got a say in government now, which was for the time fine, you know, fine, and that was pretty good. Now, over the years, they kind of went from that message to, oh, we're just going to cling to the Treaty of Waitangi because, you know, because reasons, and they have done absolutely nothing for the Maori people whatsoever. They are the most useless political party you could ever think of. I mean, they've never, ever really have done a single damn thing for the Maori people up until late. Now, one person I do not like is Rawiri Waititi, which is this fucking guy. And no, it's not because he's Maori, it's because he's a fucking snowflake. Now, he was met with a little bit of controversy, I think about a few months ago. Remember the dude that said wearing a tie in Parliament was akin to wearing a noose around a Maori man's neck, or something along the lines, if I can remember correctly? Yeah, this motherfucker. You know, he's a massive virtue signaler, and this is he even did one better. he labelled the Speaker of the House a racist for ejecting him out of Parliament, or because he was wearing a traditional Maori piece, as opposed to wearing a tie. And in Parliament, you're supposed to dress properly for the occasion. I mean, yeah, you can wear traditional dress, but you have to wear a suit. If you're in Parliament, you have to. If you're sitting in the chambers, you have to wear a fucking suit, and you have to dress accordingly. He didn't, and he got kicked out, and he kicked up a fucking stink about it. And he even did one better and got the Speaker of the House, Trevor Mallard, cucked into removing that whole fucking thing out of the Parliament's policy. So, yeah, he basically got cucked. Trevor Mallard got really cucked by this guy because Rawiri Waititi decided to turn around and play there. But he's a white man, he should be wearing the tie. That sort of fucking thing. Now, the Maori Party, spicy. This is where hypocrisy really runs thin. They've been referred to the police for more than $320,000 in undeclared donations. Whew! Dicey with that one. Whoa, where's the sound of the police when you hear that? Alright, here we go. Okay, now in Parliament, if you're getting political donations to your party, you have to declare them if they're over $30,000. Now, they didn't do that. They have to do that within 10 working days. Now, the Maori Party didn't, and they failed to disclose more than $320,000 in donations. Yeah, that would do it. Yeah, that would most likely do it. So yeah, let's read the article, shall we? Any donations over 3, blah 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 blah. 3 large donations above that threshold were made to the Maori Party between March and October last year, but were not declared to the Commission until recently. Former party co-leader John Tamahere donated over $150,000 between March and October last year. Well, yeah, that would be the start of it. That would be the fucking start of it. Should have donated that one. You should have donated that one, Maori Party. Urban Maori Authority, who the fuck are they? Donated over $48,879 between May and September 2020, and $120,000 was donated by Aotearoa Te Kahu Limited in partnership in July. I gotta look up these companies, but anyway. The National Party, fuck the National Party, also failed to declare over $30,000 in donations within the required time frame. Well, that's the National Party. They've done it before. The Electoral Commission's returns show the National Party was late to disclose donations over $30,000 from real estate firm owner Garth Barfoot. Barfoot donated over $35,000 between May and November, but the donations were not disclosed by the party until March 31st. Ooh, not good. And this is classic of the National Party, by the way. The National Party are notorious for this tactic, and yeah, I know I'm sounding like a lefty, but nah, I'm not. But anyway, a National Party spokesperson, well, they should disclose who that fucking person is, told News Hub they keep in regular contact with the Electoral Commission. We keep in regular contact with the Electoral Commission, particularly regarding and supplying information explanations on disclosures of donations, the spokesperson said. And this is another classic line from them. You'll need to talk to the Electoral Commission for any further comment on this matter. National Party tactic. Oh, you need to speak to this person for that matter because we don't want any involvement, or or blah 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 blah. That's national. It's their duck and cover tactic, as per fucking usual. The Electoral Commission told NZ Herald it asked for an explanation from the National Party, and we're still assessing the matter. So this is still an ongoing matter, and I'll keep an update on that one. The Commission wouldn't automatically refer to late donations to the police, but will consider issues such as the party's past record and time frame involved. The Maori Party has been approached for a comment. The Hui will be interviewing Maori Party President Shea Wilson on Monday night at 8:30 p.m. I'll be keeping an eye on that, and I'll be watching that too. So, it looks like the Maori Party are in a little bit of shit. God damn, where's Officer Down when you fucking need him? Fucking politicians.